Hi everyone, this is Elisa from Anaya's Toy Box Crochet, and I'm here to tell you what I've been up to. Thank you also so much for coming. I do love showing off my makes, and I'm so happy that you come week after week to see it. You can find me on social media as Anaya's Toy Box. I'm on Etsy, Ravelry, and oh my goodness, this tripod sucks. Sorry about that. Let me lift you up again. This is my travel tripod. It's not as steady as my usual tripod. Now, what was I saying? Oh, right. You can find me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Ravelry, and Etsy as Anaya's Toy Box. Okay, so what have I been up to? I have... yeah, this tripod really doesn't want to stay up. Let me see. If this doesn't work, I'll have to... I don't know what. All right. So I have 0 FOs to show you. Not one project was finished this week. I did feel a bit guilty about it for a second, and then I realized life happens. It's gonna happen. Sometimes I won't have anything. This happens to be my first time that I have no FOs to show you, but it is what it is. I went on a road trip. My family, we rented a big car, and all of us, my brother, his wife and kid, my kids, my husband's not here, he's still in New York, and my mom, we all went to Eastern Canada and we toured around. And yes, I did crochet, but I didn't finish anything. But anyways, let me show you what I've done. I'm going to start off with the sweater. So all of this is before we left. I believe we left on Tuesday. I made all of this before we left, and since it was like a sudden decision, hey, let's go, and then we rented a car and we went. I didn't realize that we were going. I had planned to finish this one for this video, but it didn't happen. But as you can see, I have started the sleeves. I'm working them together at the same time, so pulling from the same skein. I only have this much left, but I have about this much, I think, or maybe this much of the arm left. I have to try it on to know for sure, but I've been working on the sleeves. I'm working on them at the same time. This is how far I've gotten. I have completely run out of the LRA in this color. I do have different dye lots, same colorway. I do have this in case I need it, and I think I probably will need it, just because I have the sleeves that I need to finish. I have this much yarn left, which is not much, and I still have to do the finishing here, which I have not started at all, and I have a feeling it's going to be in the dark purple. But anyways, this is how much I've gotten done. It is looking so good. I can't wait to finish this, and hopefully I promise nothing, because I'm not doing as much crochet here as I do at home, because I am just, you know, meeting up, doing this, doing that, whatever. Hopefully I'll finish it by next week. I don't have too much left to go, but there it is. It's almost done, and I am happy it is fitting. The sleeves are a little snug. It's the same size sleeve. I'm doing this. Okay, the first one I did it in the size extra large. This one fits better. It is smaller, but it does fit better. It's large. And the sleeves of the first one I had done in large instead of extra large, just because the large was fitting better. This time I'm doing the large sleeve as well, but it's a little bit more snug. But I'm hoping that will stretch out. But anyways, this is what I got. Loving it. This is the Cafe Breve sweater. The link will be down below. This is the second time I'm making it, just because I felt more confident that I succeeded once with this, so I tried it again. I'll probably choose a different sweater next time I make a sweater. I think I want to make a pullover, like a short sleeve pullover that I could wear with something under it. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm just thinking. Okay, so the second project I'm going to show you. This was my car project, and this was a mistake. I should not have taken this as a car project. I made this baby dress. It is almost finished. I could have finished it in the car. I have like 3 or 4 rows left, and it looks incredibly small for a 6-month-old. This is supposed to be a 6 to 12-month-old size. and look small. And so while I was, you know, out there, I used my roaming data to find out how big it had it on the pattern. They need schematics on this pattern. I remember I was watching Cozy Cottage Crochet, and she was talking about how, you know, there needs to be a schematic in every pattern. And I, who had very little experience with wearables, was like, okay, I'm not even sure what a schematic is. And now that I know, I really, really wish this one had a schematic. Anyways, I looked it up. It does say how big the chest is supposed to be, and I did pay attention to that. It should be 18 inches, and this, I measured it, is about 6.5 inches, which makes it 13 inches, which is too small. So this is going to be frogged because I was making it for somebody. My cousin had a baby and I was planning to give it to them, but it's too small. So I'm going to frog this. I'm not sure. I'm pretty, oh, come on, stop falling. All right, sorry about that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to frog it. I'm going to probably use the same hook, but make the bigger size, the 18 to 24 month size. And I will be measuring and measuring and measuring as much as I can. I wish there was schematics because I want to know how big the armhole has to be to fit the baby if I'm making it in that size. But there's nothing. There's just the chest width. And there's nothing about how long it's supposed to be. There's nothing about how big the arms are supposed to be. Nothing about how big the neck is supposed to be. So I will figure it out. But I do like this dress. I like the way it turns out. This is a striped baby dress. I am not striping it. I am just using Premier Bloom DK in the colorway Peony, I believe. Yeah, Peony. And just letting it stripe as it wants to stripe. I am not color controlling. It does slightly bother me that this isn't finished, but not enough for me to frog for that reason. I will change stuff when I make this. Like in this one, we are working on the round, but we have to turn our work all the time. And I think I would prefer not turning my work. So I'll probably just, when I make it, I'm not going to turn my work. And then this will stretch longer. Like this would not happen if I don't turn my work. Okay, this tripod really doesn't want to cooperate. I really don't have an alternative. This is all I have. I apologize. I'll be syncing and pulling it up throughout the video, I guess. But anyways, this is going to be frogged, but I thought I'd show it to you because that's my almost finished and would have been finished if it wasn't too small project. All right, so then I will show you this. So once I realized that is not going to work, it's not going to happen, and I didn't want to frog it then, and oh, syncing again. Ah, how wonderful. I started this project. I apologize for this. I don't know what to do to fix it. I hope we're not going to spend the rest of the month or month plus on here making videos with that like that, but if I do, I apologize. I started the Scent of a Rose shawl. I have not worked with it since we came back. This was all done in the car. Started in the car. All of this is done in the car. I am enjoying this pattern so much. It's got a lovely, lovely texture. Look at that. You could see, whoa, it dropped a lot. Okay. You could see the puff stitches in this. It's gorgeous. This is Bag O' Day's A Scent of a Shawl. The Scent of a Rose shawl. Hold on one second. Okay, so instead of lifting it up, I'm putting you further away. Hopefully that will help. All right, so I'm loving this shawl. I'm loving making it. It is gorgeous. I am using Yarn Art Flowers. Let me show the yarn. And I gotta tell you, where is the color, right? It's so light. I expected it to be more pink at the beginning, but it's all white. Okay, so this is color 3269. It's gorgeous yarn and I'm enjoying using it. And I finally, if you saw a short that I did while we were in the hotel, this is not all done in the car, I did some of it in the hotel. If you saw a short, the short that I did, like where is the color? I'm glad to have finally reached the color. As you can see, we've come into the pinks. It's doing gorgeous. I don't know, this is taking up a lot more yarn than lots of other shawls, but it is so worth it. It is so worth it. And if it turns out to be a smaller shawl, oh well, I don't mind. It is gorgeous. I am coming up to, oh, I just started the darker pink. So it started off as white, which I was like, I kind of wanted it to be pink. And then we went to the really, really pale pinks, and now we're starting onto the darker pinks. Loving it. I'm loving this shawl. This is gorgeous. I don't think she calls it Scent of a Rose shawl, but if you guys like making shawls, this is worth making. I will link the pattern down below, or the tutorial down below. And yes, so that I was doing in the car, in the hotel, wherever. I showed you this, I showed you that. Okay, so my last project is in pieces. It is an amigurumi. It is, can you believe that it's like, what, July 8th? And I haven't finished an amigurumi yet. Can you believe that? That's insane. I hope you can hear me, because imagine I come up with the solution of the sinking. Sorry, I'm outside. As you can tell, there's noises. But can you imagine that I come up with the solution of my sinking tripod, and then you guys can't hear me because the microphone is too far away. I hope you can hear me. But anyways, I am still working on the kitsune from the book Unicorns and Dragons, book number 3. I have finished the head, I finished the body, I finished the legs, which are in little pieces, the ears, and at the moment, I'm not going to show them all to you because they really are in little pieces. And at the moment, I'm working on the first tails. Kitsunes have 9 tails, so I still have a lot to go. But anyways, I was hoping to finish sewing this, and then I took out all the pieces, and I'm like, I don't want to sew that right now. So I didn't. I still have to stuff it more before I sew it. So this is this part right here I made up. So she has you know, weave in the yarn and then brush it out and then design it, like put it together in certain ways. And I did not bring my brush that I can use to brush out yarn, and I'm not buying one for while I'm here. So I just made up something, and I hope it looks fine. I'll know when it's all put together. Right now this kind of looks like he's got like a circus thing on. I don't know. It is what it is. I hope it works out. I can't really undo it because I worked it all in one piece. Like, it is, from this part is, I didn't do any sewing yet. So this starts at the bottom, goes all the way up to this, and I worked it all in one piece. So we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't look strange. I hope it doesn't. But this is it. I didn't do any sewing yet. But that's it. That's all I got. That's all I've made. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my trip. And oh boy, they're starting to cut the grass again. It's not too loud, is it? I hope it's not too loud. Anyways, I enjoyed my trip. We went to Eastern Canada, to New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and PEI, and I had an amazing time. And if you'd like to see more of what I did make shorts, not everywhere I went, but to some of the places I went. I did make shorts, so if you go into my shorts you can see that. And I did post, I took Sunny with me, which is my little amigurumi, one of the chubby babies, the first chubby baby I designed. I took her with me, and I took pictures of her in all the various places we went to, and so you can see some pictures of her in those places. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're not hearing the lawnmower too much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to hear more from me, please subscribe. Bye.